Imagine sailing the vast, unforgiving ocean. You find a ship. Its sails are set. Its cargo is untouched. The crew's breakfast is still warm on the stove. But here is the chilling part. There is no one aboard. No distress. No struggle. No body. The only thing missing from this perfectly intact vessel was every single human being. This is the unnerving true story of the Mary Celeste, a mystery that defies logic, a riddle set on the open sea that has haunted sailors and investigators for over 150 years. The ship was fine, the crew was gone. The year was 1872. The place, the Atlantic Ocean, 400 miles east of the Azores. A British-Canadian brigantine named the Dei Gratia spotted a ship drifting aimlessly. As they drew closer, they recognized the American vessel, the Mary Celeste. The captain of the Dei Gratia, David Morehouse, watched the ship. Something was deeply wrong. He sent a small boarding party across the choppy waters. What they found inside was a scene so bizarre, so silent, it immediately felt less like a rescue and more like an intrusion into a crime scene that never happened. The ship was not sinking. It was not damaged. It was simply abandoned. The boarding party stepped onto a ship that felt frozen in time. Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and the 7-man crew had vanished. The lifeboat was missing, but everything else suggested a sudden, completely unpanicked departure. In the captain's cabin, Sarah Briggs's sewing machine lay open, thread still taut on the needle. In the galley, food was prepped, almost ready to eat. The crew's quarters showed no signs of a fight. No blood, no struggle. The 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol cargo were almost all secure and intact. The ship's navigational instruments, including a chronometer and sextant, were gone. However, the ship's logbook was found. Its last entry, dated 10 days prior, was completely routine. No storm, no trouble. Nothing. In the first mate's cabin, a large razor-sharp cut was found on the railing. It looked like an axe strike. Over the years, 3 major theories have tried to fill the void left by the crew's disappearance. Each one is terrifying in its own way. Some speculate the crew was forced off the ship by a threat from the cargo itself. The Mary Celeste carried industrial alcohol. Perhaps one or more of the barrels began to leak, causing a tremendous low-level vapor explosion, a burst of flame, but not enough to structurally damage the ship. This theory suggests Captain Briggs, fearing the entire ship was about to ignite, quickly ordered everyone into the lifeboat. It's a tragedy, but it still doesn't explain the eerie calmness found on board the main vessel. The waterspout or rogue wave. Could a massive waterspout or a rogue, unexpected wave have hit the Mary Celeste? Such a wave could have swamped the decks, perhaps ripping away the lifeboat, which was found missing, and carrying the crew with it. The suspicious part is the missing instruments. If the departure was sudden and chaotic, caused by a weather event, why would they take the time to gather the chronometer and sextant? These are tools for survival and long-term navigation. The sequence of events does not align with a sudden, overwhelming act of nature. Perhaps the crew, discontented or seeking to steal the ship, rose up against Captain Briggs. The suspicious element here is the lack of a fight. The ship was undamaged. The crew's quarters showed no sign of a struggle. There was no blood, no obvious violence, except for that single, unexplained axe mark on the railing. Pirates would have stripped the vessel of its most valuable cargo. They did not. It was a perfectly clean disappearance, which is far more frightening than any messy confrontation. The fate of the Mary Celeste's crew remains one of the most perfectly preserved mysteries in nautical history. The courts found no evidence of foul play. The insurance companies accepted the enigma. We are left with a ghost ship, drifting through time, asking an impossible question. Was the Mary Celeste crew swallowed by the sea in a moment of panic? Did they face a threat so terrifying, so unspeakable, that they would rather take their chances in a small lifeboat on the open ocean? Every answer creates another deeper question. Now ask yourself, if the ship was fine, if the cargo was safe, and if there was no sign of struggle, what or who could make 10 people simply disappear into thin air? And if it happened once, how many other perfect ships are sailing the void, waiting for us to find their eerie, empty decks?